morning, world. It's a wee bit little nipply this morning. I have my coffee, but still it's a little cold. So today, I'm grabbing my hand because I'm freaking cold. I know, I'm a wimpy California guy. Our idea of cold is hoodies and pants. But let me show you what I'm. So messing with the bus, I'm going to do some maintenance and some preventative maintenance on this thing. The preventative maintenance is going to be basically pulling out the little wastegate that's up underneath there, pulling it out and changing the spring on it. You're like, well, what are you doing about that for? Well, the main problem is, I don't know if you noticed, I cleaned up too. The main problem is the thing builds 12 pounds of boost. And you're like, well, that would be fun. No. The big problem with that is 12 pounds of boost. Although it's great, it doesn't ping, it seems to like it, it's too much power. It's just, every once in a while I go to floor it and I have to hissy foot it. I find myself, this is full throttle. I'm going, because it feels like this thing's going to blow up. And I don't mean because it's unreliable or something like that. I feel like I'm going to break the gearbox. It makes a crap load of torque. Now, it's the combo. It's a 2276 100 cam. That tells you a lot right there. Long rod motor. It's got low compression, 7.3. Stock valve, poured in polished heads, but they're stock valve. 125 rockers. Or no, I think it's 1-to-1. Actually, it might be 1-to-1 rockers. The header is 1.5 inches. The turbo is a standard 4248 T3. And it's running the, we'll blow through the 2-bro. Now, the kicker is that camshaft made max torque. We dynoed this thing non-boosted, and it made, maybe if I edit this, you'll see a little dyno sheet come in. But we dynoed this, and it made, here, let me flip around. We dynoed this, and it made, I think it was 90 horsepower, 141 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. So you're like, well, that's not too bad. That's pretty dang good. Okay, so here's the old golden rule: 14.7 pounds of boost, you double output. Okay, we're not building 14, but we're pretty close. We're up around 12. I'm estimating this thing, based off of that boost, probably making in the 220 torque range and probably around 130, 140 horse range. Maybe not even that high on horse. That torque, though, is at 2,500 RPMs. Now, one thing keep in mind, God, I got some baggy eyes. I did not sleep good. I slept worse than crap last night. Torque on the dyno, it made max torque at 2490, whatever, 2,500 RPMs. At 2,500, okay, you're making your 220 foot-pounds of torque. Keep in mind, stock transmission. It was built by Ben, but it's just a stock rebuild. It was never intended to be used this way. So Ben's building a badass gearbox, obviously, because I'm turboing this damn thing. It's living. And I beat on it. And I don't know if you can see the marks over here. Maybe. I was doing burnouts the other day for fun. Yeah, oh well, they're gone now. But, so because of that, I'm questioning its longevity if I keep treating it the way I'm treating it. So, I want to lower the boost. Because even at 220 foot-pounds torque at 2,500, I would guarantee it's probably making 150, 160 foot-pounds of torque at 1,800. It just, the way it comes up so hard and so quick right there, and it makes beast scoot pretty good. I mean, it scoots pretty good. Even when I'm towing the trailer with it, it scoots pretty good. So, all right. So, and going to buses by the bridge, I don't want to cause any problems. I mean, and I'm stubborn. If I get some guy in a little Honda pull up next to me, I might race him. Maybe not. But so my thought is, let's crawl underneath this. And that's the other thing. You notice the tools? I swept the ground, everything. When I was younger, I just would have crawled underneath there and then went, oh, I need this tool. I think I need this. And I'd go get the one tool, come back, work on that, and then grab the one tool and come on back. Nowadays, as you get older, you do a couple things. You sweep the ground first. As you can see, I swept. I don't know who left these metal aluminum chips here. God, what a jerk. You get your mat out because the ground's kind of cold and you don't want to lay on the ground. I literally stopped. I looked at it and went, I need a 10 millimeter socket, 11 millimeter socket. I need 11 millimeter wrench and 13 millimeter wrench. And I think I need cutters, which I got in my pocket here, for a couple zip ties. And I know I need a vice grip. Pretty sure that's what I need. And sure enough, I went, boop, grabbed it all. So I'm going to pull that wastegate off first. I want to look at the cap. In fact, I should go get the screwdriver to take the cap off just to look at it. I haven't changed or looked at that thing, inquired into it in a couple of years, and it might be time to change it out. All right, let's go to work. Energy and warmth. Legal friend of mine. If you ever need legal representation, there you go. Pretty cool. All right, let's get to work. So let me show you what the wastegate. What a sitting there on top of the header. Yes, I have a Type 1 and a Type 4. And all I did is built a traction bar. And I took hanger bolts that were too short and just welded 2 more hanger bolts onto it, or another hanger bolt onto it just to extend it. It was quick, it was easy. I wanted to drive the thing, and it's been on here ever since. I just did little spacers to avoid the turbo. As you can tell, when it used to be naturally aspirated, there was no spacer, and then I just double stacked it, and problem solved. And there you go. It hangs down kind of low. I don't know. I'd say that's, oh, I don't know. What is that, about 20 inches? All right, there's the problem child. We're going to be unbolting him. It looks like I didn't grab the right one, so I thought 13. There are 14, so I have to get up off my fat butt and go grab it. You like that little dong wastegate there? It just kind of dumps towards the ground there. There's the air intake. There's the turbo sitting over there. The exhaust is literally just a straight out pipe. I don't know if you can see it there. Comes out the turbo. Use my finger as a pointer. Comes out the turbo, makes the curve, and then just dumps straight out. I'm thinking about adding a muffler, making a whole U-wing coming back this way, and putting a muffler, and then putting maybe electric cutout over there on that end, so I can dump straight off. I want the sound, but then come across for the muffler. The muffler would help with drivability and low end torque, but that's not a problem with this thing. So, all right, let me go get the right wrench first. God, that was crazy. Okay. Okay, I got it off. So, I need to unscrew this guy. I'll push down on here, unscrew this, and allow me to take the spring out. I think I'm going to need my other hand though. Hey, yeah, you can't see it, but I whacked my knuckle pretty good. All right, let's get going. Okay, so I got the spring out, but I'm kind of surprised because this is actually a quite light spring in there, and it was boost sensitive, or getting a pressure port. I'm kind of surprised. I think I'll check the wastegate. I have a way to check and pressurize the wastegate to see if there's a leak or something, because otherwise it kind of baffles me. This is usually around 6 pounder and it's doing 12. It makes me think that maybe the diaphragm's torn. I just don't see it. Oh man, I just realized the ball right here and it's all greased up. grease. I'm going to wipe myself first. Yeah. And then we'll play with this. Okay, so I was able to find a lower PSI spring. When I went in there and checked that spring, I was kind of surprised. It just didn't look it because it was nice and short. That was a 12-pound spring. Sure enough, it was going to 12 pounds. So I took that thing out of there and I put in here a 6-pound spring, which is bitchin'. Had a whole bunch of those. I didn't realize I don't use a lot of 6-pounders. So while I did that, I put the little filter on there and then plugged the other side on there, if you can see it. Here, let me see it better that way. There you go, plugged that. No, I didn't use sealant like I did on the lower side because, excuse me, I don't need, I ain't worried about airtight up top. I'm not going to run a controller and try to turn the boost up or anything like that. And that's just a filter, just so crap doesn't go in there, but air can escape. So, all right, let's put it back in there now. Let's watch out for that damn thing. Look at the grease on that. Who the heck greases their balls? All right, let's get to work. Okay, so I'm putting it back up in here. Excuse me, God, I'm starting to cough a lot. Just a little mechanical tip. If you're going to use a wavy, this one doesn't have as much wave to it anymore. Huh. I might have to go get a new wavy washer because that's just a flat washer now. It's not even a wavy. The idea of a wavy is to keep constant tension or keep tension against the bolt, basically to keep that pull on it. And so you put the wavy on and then the nut. Always the wavy goes under the nut, not under the head of the bolt. And in this case, this one was good, but I just noticed this one's like flat. He lost his memory. Don't you remember? He wore a wavy at one time of your life. All right, I'm going to replace you. Younger, new generation coming in. Am I the only one that first looks in a couple bins just to see what you got? This one's magnetic ones, and I'm just looking to see maybe if I get lucky. But a C-clip, oh, that would suck, huh? Somebody's building a motor. So here's a funny story about that. I think it was, I won't say who it is. I won't give names. How about that? I tell a story and not give names. But there was a few brothers that worked together. And when one of them would build building motors, he would be very meticulous and lay everything out, which is the way you should do it, and would lay it all out on the bench and then build a motor. And when it was all said and done, the bench was clear. There was nothing left on the bench. Well, the brothers would be mean to him. When he'd get done building the motor, they would take one of those little wrist pin C-clips and just throw one up on the table. And the brother that told me this said that you would just hear out of nowhere, "Ah, fuck!" And the guy would scream. The brother, the older brother, probably figuring out who this is now. And everybody would laugh because everybody knew what it was and it was a joke. And he would go around all pissed off, "Who did this? Who did this?" And which I would be doing the same thing, but yeah, that's evil. Okay, and here's the other thing. Okay, so I'm digging through a little parts bin. You're like, well, don't you guys own like a parts store or something? Yes, I have. This is the parts store. It's a warehouse. We have lots of stuff. I'm not in the front. That's the front of the shop, but I'm at the back of the shop. But when you have your own vehicles, I don't know. I could walk 75 feet and get all the parts I need, and I am my biggest customer. But sometimes you just want to, I don't know. I don't want to spend money, and no, I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to walk up there. So but now I'm going to have to. All right, I told the story. Let me go up front now. Oh, she's going to need some cleaning there. All right, I got one. Brand new one. And look, it's got a wave to it. So I wonder if is that a wave waving? All right, let's go back at it. Let's get her done. Okay, so I'm fighting with this to get this stupid Allen out. I can't get the Allen out. Who do I got now? I'll pay you. Come on. I was really like wedging on it. There it is. God. All right. Didn't see anything. came out of that one easy. Alright, this side. If I can, let's see. Lower bus. Yeah, come on. Trying to hook up right there. This guy to that. And here's the funny thing. Well, it looks like a cheap line because it's all blue and everything. And you're like, what are you going to do with it? I remember when they put this on, I didn't have any vacuum line at that time. And I went around the shop and I found this in like one of the bins. And it seemed good and strong. I was like, all right, I'll just use that for now. Then I'll replace it. Typical of everything on this car. And it's still on here. And I have to admit, though, I mean, it's been to all sorts of different places. But, God, there we go. Okay. But it's still lasting. And you just saw me fight with this thing to try to get it off. I think I'm going to leave it on. All right. I should change the oil on this thing. It's been a while. All right. Next. Okay, I'm sick of you because it got me again. I don't know if you can see the smear mark, and it's me, when you're laying right next to it. So, there you go. There you go. Red Solo Cup. You protect me now from the grease. Sorry, Toby. I just butchered your song. Toby Keith. Passed away last year, too. Okay, what's next? What are we working on? Trivia. What did Toby pass away from? 3, 2, 1. And stomach cancer, believe it or not. Okay, so what else was I going to play with? Oh, I want to get that cap off. I just want to look at it. All right, let's see if I can prop the phone up while I do it. All right, you can see what I got going on here. A wobbly with a wobbly. There we go. Snap it loose. I got the little vacuum line in my way. That's all right. They're easy to pull out. You push in on the outside and slide them out. That's so easy too. There. Up. Duh. The ratchet went out through that opening. Took the socket with it. Duh. Is it right here? No. Where'd you go? Did you make it all the way to the ground? No. Where the heck are you? Tell me if you see it. See ya. Alright. I find you. Okay, now you can see the exhaust pipe. Okay. Oh no, not the coffee! Not the coffee! Oh. Duh. Party foul. Oh, someone didn't. Yes, like that, that's why. Let's get this side break loose. Fun, fun. Instant red flag right away. You see the cap, or the rotor. Looks like it was making contact with this guy. Did not know. Little tip's worn out pretty dang good. And contacts are not in the best of shape either. But wow, that's amazing. That rotor was just rubbing it. Rubbing it wrong too. Alright, time for another one. Alright. Got the Allen for it. Only know by fools. Yes, I'm listening to Megadeth right now. At least that's what's playing. It's just like on a random like station on YouTube. And they're playing Megadeth. A little fun fact about Megadeth. The singer, Dave Mustaine, who everybody knows used to be in Metallica, had a falling out, left. But besides that, was on a like a celebrity game show where it was like, sorry, it was a celebrity like game show where they had I remember it was the daughter of Frank Zappa. And then, what was the other guy? He's like the godfather of like funk. Oh gosh, what's his name? Why is it not? Clinton. You get that? And it was like a Jeopardy like wannabe or so. Oh, is that phone number coming in? Let's see who it is. Okay, look at how dirty this thing is. I think that's from the black cap, just wearing into it. Look at it, just chewing into it. You know, the scary thing is this thing's probably been on here for 4 years, 5 years, probably 5 years. This bus has been to Medford, Oregon, Las Vegas. Oh God, countless, buses by the bridge. Sacramento once. Gosh. Okay, so I don't remember the last time. It literally was eating into the metal. And I know it's carbon, but wow, that is crazy. And that's what all this color is from. It's literally from the cap. Look at that thing. The plastic eating into it, and then everything else. Yeah, this should make a difference. And I did have a stumble every once in a while, and I just could not detect it. And I have to admit, I was going to replace cap and rotor, and I did coil, plug wires, spark plugs, and it was still there. But it wasn't there as bad, but it was still there. And eventually I ended up doing the whole turbo blow through and all that, and forgot about it. Well, now that I've been driving a lot, I feel it still. Well, I sure hope that's it. Let's get some new parts. Hey, woohoo! I get to go up front to the showroom. Okay, lights are not on, but I thought I had. Maybe I don't have cap. There's the rotor. I see that right there. Well, where the heck is the caps? Can't use a 009. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. No, right there. Okay, can't see it. Racer box. Last time I went racing, you always rob the showroom and take stuff with you. And there you go. Rotor. Cap. Alright, let's go get this. I don't think I need the box. You can stay here. A lot better. And it's got the brass terminals. Hey, so that's the way they're supposed to look. Didn't come with any screws, but I can steal the screws from that one. And then this guy, nice. I like the large sweep setup there. Same thing, it didn't come with screws, but I'm going to steal the screws from that one. Alright, back at it. Let's see if I can prop it somehow. Is it possible? No. Sorry, you're going to miss out. Okay, so I put it in 4th gear. Took the e-brake off. Pushed it. Got it to line up at 10 degrees. Oh, wait, actually, I want to do 20. All right, let's go back. Back. There you go. Okay, now we're on 20. 20 degrees. And I'm going to... Looks like I already have a mark there. I'm pretty dang close. I don't know, that's... You decide. Looks like it's in line to me. All right, and then I'm going to see if my cap number 1 terminal lines up with that. You know what? I'm actually going to grab a Sharpie and freshen up that mark, though. Okay, as I put the cap on, I realized I was thinking about it backwards. I'm supposed to put the cap on. Oh, come on. Here I am, Mr. Electronics and fuel injection guy, and I forgot. And then mark the body, and then rotate the body to line up with the rotor. God, you're such a dummy sometimes. Early Sunday morning. But I'm still good, because you can see the second line is actually where it is on the cap. But I'm in line. I mean, I don't know how I can... There you go, baby. Wait, let me get the Sharpie. Oh, let me make a line up top. It makes it easier to see. There you go. no, I think I'm still on it. I can't tell. Maybe I'm over that way, that edge, if you go that way with the phone. I'm going to rotate the body a little, just in case. All right. To make it easier, I could just rotate the motor over and bring it around this way where I can visually see it with another spot of the cap, you know, and just mark it. In fact, yeah, that'd be smart, huh? Let's do that instead. I don't know. I don't know who this guy is doing all this. I can do it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, having the compression will make it so hard. Pop it over here. Make sure you avoid kicking your coffee again. There we go. Okay. So, in just in case if you're wondering, camera holder. Hey, it works bitchin'. Second life. Okay. I already put the cap on. There you go. And I marked the body so it's in line with that. Now I just got to verify. You can see I rotate the body just a little bit. I'm just going to bring you, like right now I feel like I'm over in this little corner over here where my nail's at. I'd like to bring it more over this way. So let's get that loosened and rotate. Well, let me do that because I need both hands. You don't want to watch me grab wrenches and turn stuff. That's boring. All right, I'm tightening up the last one. Kind of back where I started. And you want to tighten until you hear it crack. No, I'm joking. That was a joke. I'm going to get some nasty messages, people going, I tightened it until it cracked. You told me to do it. I'm suing you. All right, let's do the wires. There she is. Stay over there. Don't come out here. Not that. No. I don't want you because of the metal chips. Stay. Stay. She's thinking about it. She's totally thinking about it. Stay over there. No. Yeah. Yeah. Stay. Stay. Is that a dirty look you gave me? Whatever. Okay. I gotta hook this guy back up. Let's get him hooked up. That goes to the bottom side of the 2-barrel. So if you're doing a blow-through system from me, there's a port right there that comes around and loops around and booyah! Alright. Next. Okay, so now it's dark time. You know, dark time, nighttime. And you're like, where's all the video? What have you been doing it all this time? Well, I have to admit, my phone started to die. I plugged it in, and I just got busy. I got working on it, and just went to town. Okay, so what I did, replaced this base gasket, took the cover off, took the fuel pressure regulator off, cleaned it just to check it, pulled the injectors out just to clean them, just to check them, just to make sure. Put the cap and rotor on. I think you saw that. Let's see here. What else did I do while I was here? Oh, I pulled the blow-off valve on it just to check it out, just to see. You already saw I did the wastegate down underneath. Oh! Knocked that over again. Nope, kicked it third time. Let's see here. I think that's it. All right, let's see if she fires up. Oh God. I think I'm getting young. It'll be yay or nay. Fuel pump, there it goes. Oh, oh, oh. Woohoo. I think she's a little cold. No moisture in here. I gotta see if the map's working. I'd say so. GPS, do I have any faults? I got wideband and RPM noise, so I probably have some wires. I do have the plug wires, I think, crisscrossing everything.